Hello everybody, it's Lynn. Well, this is my Flosstube video, and as normal, I can't remember what number it is. I'll put it on when I upload it. So what have I been doing since last time you saw me? Well, today is the last day of February. What date is it? Excuse me while I just have a look at my trusty TV magazine. Is it? No, it's not. I tell a lie, it's not. It's not. It's the 27th of February. Thursday the 27th of February is the date today. But Saturday is the 1st of March. So it's getting nearer and nearer to retreat time. So everybody's getting excited about that. So anyway, I'll start. I hope you're all well. It's a lovely day today. The sun's out and it's not cold. It's a lovely day. So as you can see, as I promised, the red box there. There's a lot in it. There's too much to go through that, as well as showing you my stitching. So if anybody would be interested in looking in the red box, I'll do a separate video. It's called All Things Bright and Beautiful, a treasury of samplers, Hands Across the Sea samplers, and it's stuffed. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't manage to get hold of the first one. I did manage to get hold of the second one. No, as yet I haven't stitched anything that's in it, but there you have it. So inside, that's what it looked like when it arrived with that sticker. And then, because I'm trying to keep all these bits and pieces, and then the first things you saw when you opened it was, that's what it looked like. And when I saw that, I went, wow. And it is, wow. So we'll fold you back up. If anybody does want to have a look at my All Things Bright and Beautiful, I will make a separate video. But there is videos. Nicola did put a video up, excuse me, Nicola Parkman from Hands Across the Sea. She has put a video up on her floss stitch channel. I can't remember what she's called now. I don't know whether it's just Hands Across the Sea samplers. I'm not quite sure, but I'll put in the description box below if anybody wants to go along and have a look. And she goes through it in detail. And I watched it the other day and went through my box as well. So, yeah. So, what have I been stitching? Well, end of January, I put down one stitch at a time. This is the rabbit hole that I fell down. If you all remember, I had to get the pattern from America because there wasn't any left in England to buy, and I managed to get it. I'm loving it. I've caught up with everybody, and this is as far as we got for January and February. So that's it, up to date. So 1st of March I can stitch some more on this, because it is a stitch along over, I think, 10 months it's been put on, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's a 10-month stitch, and this is my portfolio that I keep it in. It lives in here. There's all my threads there for her, and then that's the photocopy of the pattern that I can mark off, because now it's, I mean to say I could follow it when it was just, you know, the words at the top and that little cartouche. I managed to do that. I'm loving it. It's gorgeous. But I did get a photocopy, and I'll start doing that in, what am I talking about? My head's a shed again. No, that's right, January, February. Yeah, it's 1st of March on Saturday. I don't know, all of a sudden it seems to be going fast. And I'm thinking, no, it's February, Lynn. But no, it's March, sorry. Cut that bit out, because I can't. Forget that. My head's a shed. Right, so I moved on from one stitch at a time to my tisket a tasket, back on with this one. Love this. I'm loving this pattern. I've had this a few years. It came from, it was a market release, this, I think, about 3 years ago. I could be wrong when I say that. It's got on it copyright 2021 on the back, so it could be from 2021 market. Who knows, knowing me. But here we are. This is as far as I've got, and I've took it out of the hoop today to show you. I'm stitching on Crafty Kitten. That's the name of the person who made the fabric. The colourway is antique, and it's 28 count linen that I'm stitching on. And here we are. That's as far as I've got with it. Gorgeous. That's pages 1, 2, 3 and a little bit of page 4, because I wanted to go as far as to finding out how big it was going to be, and that little bit there was on page 4. So yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. It reminds me of Delft ware does this, the Dutch Delft ware. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's lovely to stitch. And now I've just started doing the cartouche this morning. The little bottom of the cartouche, which is there, those 2 little leaves and those little white ones. I did the branch of the leaves. I did a couple of leaves, and then I wanted to start coming up, because that cartouche is on, I think page 3 is the cartouche, and then I can get back onto page 4. Once I've done that, page 3, well, there's the big cartouche there, and then a tiny little, let me show you. This is the one I'm doing, that one. And then that one is on page 3. Now, to get to that, I want it to come up to do that, and then it's easier to count across to do that for me. And I've left the middle. I'm leaving that till last. So I've got as far as starting to do those fancy bits there, that little fancy bits, and then start coming down. But at the minute I'm over here doing the branch with the leaves, the cartouche, and then that one. 9 pages to it altogether. I can't wait to get on the basket. I'm loving that. I can't wait to get onto that basket. Yeah. So that's my tisket tasket, up to date. Do you want me to put it back there so you have something nice to look at? There you go. It's lovely from a distance as well. Can't wait to see it framed. That's what Bill says. He says, I can't wait to see it framed. I said, I can't wait to see it till it's all finished and I can see it. And he said, I can't wait to see it framed. So what else have I been doing? I have been sewing is what I've been doing. Excuse my side while I organise myself. Sewing. Pardon me. Right. So I decided I would try and make myself a folio. This fabric I've had quite a while. I love this fabric. What I had to do is I had to, the spotter, the black and white spotter, I've added to the ladies because that's the front. Let me take that off. That's the front and that's the back. Now I didn't want to cut that panel up. That is a complete, let's see if I can do it this way. This is a complete panel of those ladies. And I did not want to cut them up, so I didn't. So I added the black and white to it so that I didn't have to cut it up. Otherwise it would have made it too small. It would have only been that size. So inside the folio, this is what I've done. I've made, and this was a nightmare to do, a vinyl pocket. It worked out okay, other than, and I have done project bags with vinyl in before, but for some reason it puckered a bit there, but I'm not bothered, it's only for me. So yeah, so I've got my pocket there and then I've got my bag there, and this is housing, this is going to be my new start for when I go to retreats, and that's what the threads are there. They're the threads. I sent for all the threads that I didn't have, and then these are the other threads for it. Now this side, I decided to make this into a pocket, so there is a pocket there, as well as this little thing that didn't quite, I didn't get it attached down at the bottom, but I'm not bothered. You can hang your pen on it, it don't have to be attached, but yeah, it should have been incorporated in with the bottom binding. Then there's a little pocket there, a vinyl pocket there, and then this little bed that you put your threads on, and you can put your pins and your needles into it. And then the little dangly bit there that I've got my ring attached to it, that's some French laundry tape with my initials on. So that's that. And then at the bottom I've got my little logo there that says handmade, what does it say now? Lynn's Crafts, handmade with love in Yorkshire. And some of it you can't read because I've got it, I managed to get it caught up in the binding, but never mind. So that's the other side. So I've actually made double pockets. So there's 4 pockets. No, there ain't. There's 3 pockets, and then there's this. Well, there is 4 pockets because that's the small pocket, but that does actually. That is a pocket, a big pocket. So I'm quite pleased how that turned out. I really am. And as I say, that's holding my new project, a new start for retreat when we go in a week's time. Soon be here. So other than that, I made myself a thread bed in the same fabric. This I did cut up, there, just 3 of the ladies on the thread bed, and then inside is a little white heart for you to stick your needles or pins into, and then this is felt for your threads just to lie on, that they stick to, don't go anywhere. And then that's my French laundry tape with my initials as a loop for you to attach something to. And then I had put a little, it's got a little popper that holds it together. So that goes with the folio. Then I decided I'd try making a little pouch, notions pouch, and there are 3 more of the ladies, because one of the panels I did cut up. Then this is some more fabric that I have, and then I've put a zip across the top, and inside it's the black and white dotted fabric. And that was that. So it makes a nice little set. It does that. Nice little set. And then I was watching Pinterest and I saw these shoes being made, and this is my version of one of the shoes. That's the back, this is the front, and that's some of a different material that I have. This is one of those fancy zips with the lace. It's a lace zip, and then when you open it up, you put your bits and bobs in. It's either a notions pouch or you can use it as a pencil case. And yeah, I enjoyed making that. It turned out okay, other than the stiffener that I used on here. It was it's a bit too stiff for turning it the right way around once you've stitched it, but ayo, yeah. And then I put some measuring tape ribbon across there. So I'm quite chuffed how that turned out. So they're all new things, ready for my stitching for retreat. And then after I'd done all those, I continued sewing last weekend, and I decided I'd make another thread bed in the lady fabric. Now this is white felt, and then the little loop at the top is Handmade with Love, is that one, and then there's a popper. So the only thing is, when I did the popper, you can actually see on there that I used the wrong side of the clamp thing, and it's a bit marked, which I'm not happy about. I'll keep it for myself. I'll have to make another one. I was going to give it as something next weekend, but I'm not, because yeah, I'll have to make another one because I'm not happy with that. It's not perfect. Well, it's not perfect anyway, but I think the popper, with it being dented in. But I quite like these thread beds. I think they're a good idea, and you can have one with each project. So if you're actually in the middle of doing something, you just lay your cotton onto there with your needle, and it stays in place. Or while you're stitching, you have it in front of you like this, and then you can put your different threads on and different needles, and yeah, quite handy those. So then I found some other material that I've had in my stash for a long time, which is this, and I decided I'd make a little notions bag with it. It's not perfect. I added some lace there. It's got the little hanging tape there for you to attach either a ring or your scissors or something, handmade with love, and zip across the top. Inside this is just plain, inside there, but it's not perfect, but it's okay for keeping your notions in and bits and bobs. I'm pleased with it. It took me ages to, I'd not made one like this for a long time, and I couldn't get my head around it. I don't know why. I just couldn't get it together, and it took me 3 days to do that, which it should have only took me a couple of hours, but never mind. It is what it is. It's just a little bag. I won't give that to anybody either, because I don't think it's good enough. So I need to get my act together, and I need to get some more things made for, yeah, we won't say what for. But anyway, what else do I have to tell you? Don't know. I think that's me. I think that's all from me for today. So please leave me a comment. Please like and subscribe. That helps with my channel. And stay well, stay safe, and enjoy this nice weather if you've got it. So we'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.